hi, 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 hi. All the Goblin 290 here for another video. Now today we're back on Need for Speed Undercover, and as you might be able to see on the screen, good job you took out Rose and GMAC. The last episode was very, 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 very climactic, as it nearly ended up 20 minutes long, but we ended up just doing I think it was like a race or two, and then we ended up doing a mission where I thought it was just take out Rose, and that's all it advertised, but then GMAC turned up and we had to take him out, and that ended up making the video go from like what would have been 14-15 minutes to like 18. So apologies for the length of that video, but we're continuing here, and of course there's a cutscene.
Take them all down. I thought you would have understood that by now.
Well, that was a very quick cutscene. She was like raging at me. Take down GMAC's remaining gang members. So we were originally just going for Rose because I think she was like catching on to what we were doing, because I think we're like a double agent. We're working for the gangs, but to get information to help the police, I'm pretty sure. And I think that's what it is. That's what I've like figured out. But yeah. So we were supposed to be, because we took down one person. I think it was Nickel. I think that was his name. And then I think Rose was catching on. So we took her down, and then GMAC turned up, so we took him down as well. So now it's like the gang is disbanded, because I'm pretty sure GMAC was the leader. As you can see, it says like GMAC's thug, not just like gang thug. Gang thug. No, but yeah. So I think we've taken down the leader and like the two most important, or something like that. So now the police are like freaking out, just like, okay, well you pretty much disbanded the cult. You just need to take down the remaining members, and we're good. So I think that's what the cutscene was just like. Come on, you need to take them all down. I thought you would have guessed that already. So this episode might end up also being a slightly longer one, because these takedown missions, they take a while. Like they really do take a while, because they're driving around trying to avoid you, and you're trying to smash into them. So you need to have like good precision with your hits, and you also need to make sure that you've got good speed while hitting them. So you need good speed to hit them where it hurts, I guess you could say, like quite literally. We need to do as much damage as possible. But with more speed, it's harder to hit them as well, because they could like suddenly turn a corner and then you just slam into a wall. So it is very difficult, but which is why the last episode actually ended up being quite long in the first place. Because if this was easy, because I think we started doing the actual mission around like 9 or something minutes into the video, so it took double the amount of time it took for me to do like 2 races, because it's like the length of one race to take down one person. So I'm going to say that it can be a while. Why am I reversing to this? I was reversing originally just because I had to kind of get out of there, and then I saw on the map that it was like we were going the same speed. So for a second I thought we might be able to slam into it backwards because it would be funny, but no. He just picked up more speed and we didn't. So I guess you can only get so much speed while reversing. Otherwise you probably reverse off a cliff by accident. Like you'd start in the middle of a country and then reverse off like the edge of the country in 2 seconds flat. I don't think anything's going that fast, not even planes. Probably rockets, like, but nothing else. Anyway, I think we've gone down to like half health. So if we can just smack him good now, that might do like enough to that wasn't a very good smack. We might be able to do enough if we get him quite hard to get him down to like quarter health left. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Because if they like stop moving and you slam into them, well, not even that much speed, it seems to do a decent amount of damage anyway. So if they're moving and you hit into them, then they're pretty much leaving as you make the hit, so it doesn't do too. That's what I was talking about before with precision. Like they could make a sudden turn and then you just miss. Like, I don't even think he even turned then. But if you don't get the right precision and the right timing, then you might miss them and just slam into another car or into the wall, like I did. Except I got the wall and not a car, so I had to actually try and get out of there and not lose him. If it was a car, I probably would have just swerved out the way. Probably would have crashed into a wall anyway, if it was a car that I hit, but let's not talk about that. Right. Come on. Oh, really? Go down there? I was prepared to go around the corners on tarmac, and then you take the off-road like it's nothing. To be honest, it is pretty much nothing. It's just annoying the vibrations that I'm having to deal with right now. Oh, I thought that was a wall that I was kind of slamming him into nearly, but nope, apparently not. This is like a race. He goes down one way, I go down the other, and we meet up at the end. There we go. What's funny as well is this is all in the same place, because I think no matter where you are, like on the map, you get recommended the story missions, which is funny because you could be on the other side of the map, and it would all have to adapt there. But because these have come in like rapid succession, like we had one, and then we had like to do one race before we got the one we did at the end of the last episode, which was actually taking down two of them, and then we got this straight after, which is kind of funny because it's in like rapid succession and it's so consistent that you like all of these end up in the exact same place with every single one of them. You kind of learn the landmarks a lot more, and you know the best ways to go, where the most corners are that you could slam them into. So by the time you end up with the last one, you're probably gonna be like really really understanding of where the best areas are. I like how they're going 200 kilometers an hour, and he's obviously going faster. And when we slam into him, we do like nothing. Or seriously, like 250 nearly kilometers an hour, and we do nothing when we slam into him. I know he's going a bit faster, so seriously, but still. Oh! I just angled him perfectly to slam into a bus. That was incredible. If you for some reason did not see that, go back like a minute and watch that again. That was awesome. But stop spinning, because the more he spins, the more I have to spin, and then I lose him for a bit, and then he will like turn off, and I'll wonder where he went, and then see where he went and follow him, and then it's fine, but still, it's annoying. Oh really? Really? He goes past that car perfectly fine, and then I do about the same, and somehow hit it. That's not really the same then, is it? If I hit him, he didn't. I like how he's kind of, or she, gender equality, is kind of angling themselves up and driving and timing it perfectly when they end up just like slamming themselves into walls in different cars, and then like that, and then I can pretty much just drive into them and deal like even more damage. Pretty much just do that, because they'll like drive into a wall, get stuck there, because it takes them like a few seconds to reverse for some reason, and then I can smack them and deal some damage. It's like they're trying to die. Right. There we go, I think I did it. Yeah, I did. Mission complete. Nice. So we have to took out a part of G-Mac's crew. I like how it's not giving us a name, because they probably couldn't be bothered to come up with a name. Right, Deuce. If that entire thing, including the cutscene in the intro, well, not including it, minus cutscene in the intro, that took about 8 minutes. So from where we are now, if this takes about the same amount of time, then this video is probably going to be like 16-17 minutes long. But sadly, this is the last Need for Speed video I'm recording today, so we might end up, or I might end up, like forgetting everything about what we're doing by the time we have the next episode. Unless we keep up like this, because I've gone down from green to yellow in like 2 seconds flat. Come on. Come on. Come on. Okay, he's there. Let's see. Like, where we end the last one is where we start the next one. I mean, we literally ended the last one just down here. Oh, really? I thought I was driving into him, but no. Wait, he slammed into us. But seeing as we don't have a damage counter, and he does, and I'm pretty sure it just got worse, I think he just did damage to himself by trying to do damage to us. Which is actually hilarious. There we go. There we go. I just had to kind of let him get ahead so we could see if he was actually going forward and not going backwards. Oh god, the police are coming now. Right.
Any other info?
He's on the Lamborghini. Caller says the car is pretty damaged. Says you can't miss it.
I'm 1025, but Kansas.
Come on. If I can just go a bit faster, then I might be able to slam straight into him and deal a lot of damage. Or just do that, you know. He could try and turn a corner and I don't have to turn the corner and then just slam into him anyway. That works too. Right, he's going that way. Oh, really? I didn't have the right angle, so I couldn't just drive off straight away. That's annoying. He's getting away. No, he's not. I can like still see him. Oh, really? Why does that fence exist? I'm not even joking. Why does that fence exist? Wait, we've just gone in a circle. We've literally just gone in a circle. This was like where the police, like I heard the police call. Wait, I just thought the reason why we heard the police call and the police just don't randomly turn up, I think the reason why is not like for just for the game, but I think we are linked with the police, and the police like they know that like what we're doing, but they have to act as police, otherwise they're still doing it type thing, and that's why we don't get arrested and we stay in jail. But they give us like the minimal punishment, which is putting a strike in our car, because if we like destroy like different things to rack up a few literally a few $1,000s of cost the state, then you think that will be enough for like at least a year in prison. So they let us off the hook with a strike on our car, and I think the reason why they like just one strike on the car, because they don't even like fine us or anything. But I think the reason why is because we're working with the police, so they know that they kind of need us out there, but they need to look good to the public, so it doesn't look like the police are kind of neglecting us, which is probably like the biggest threat of the city at the moment. Well, not like actually the biggest threat, but for the safety of like everyone on the road, probably are the biggest threat. But like, because we're working with the police, they can't exactly ignore us, because we are a big threat to like public safety. So they kind of have to actually act out, but not give us massive punishment for it. Because otherwise, as soon as you're like caught, you think that you'd lose your car, not just get a strike on it, or you'd go to prison or lose money or something. But it all stays the same. You just get one strike on the car, and that's it. Anyway, we're like near the end of the video now, so as soon as we take out this thug, presuming that this is not the last one, then we're going to end up continuing in about a month. Well, I'm going to be continuing in about a month. Suddenly, not knowing what to do. Well, I will like probably know what to do, just to forget like, the circumstances, like why we're doing it. I'll probably end up watching out the last, like this episode back, and probably a few before it if I need to refresh my memory. Right. I think 1 or 2 more hits and it should be fine. So the only thing with this one is we've hardly done any damage to it. Like the most damage we did in quick succession was at the start. For the rest of it, we've been like hitting it and then going a minute without. Right, if we can slam into it, that might just be enough to finish it. Nope. But I think we might have sent it into a wall. Why is it that they might go like 100 meters away and it says that he's getting away? That's like 1/10 of a kilometer. That's not getting away if we could still see him. Wait, what? How did... I bounced off him, but pretty sure I didn't do any damage to him at all then. That was weird. Was that a glitch? Or did I just like hit the corner of his car and do nothing? Because it legitimately looked like I bounced off him. There we go. Come on, one more big hit. Well, I don't want this video to end up 18 minutes long like the last one. It will be just my luck that another thug will come out now and just be like, yeah, kill me too. Oh, there we go. Hired goons. You took out part of G-Mac's crew. Oh, Wheelman level up as well. Nice. Normally every time you level up with that, you get some part of the story. Like a cutscene or something, so...
Hey,
I don't know.
it's me again. Look, I'm scared. Really, really scared. Can you come over as soon as you can? Please.
We have GMAC, but there is no sign of the shipment car, and it's our only connection to Chaowu. You need to keep looking.
Right. Okay, I think we did do all those like takeouts, which is good. So whenever we do continue this in like a month or something, all we need to do is go and see her, and then we'll do that. So I don't think I'm gonna actually forget. So that's good. But anyway, leave a like if you like this video and subscribe if you're new around here. But please stay active because there's no point in being an inactive subscriber. That's it from me. So peace out.